Alright, let's adjust the camera, but that's better. Clover's just barely in frame. Let's get rid of those jams and get some Metroid jams going. Get some Metroid going. Alright. Audio levels may need some messing around with as usual. I'll just ask you guys to let me know if there's any problems with audio, and I'll do my best to address them. All good? Cool. It looks... Turn this down just a tiny bit. Alright, that's the intro to the game. I think we can skip that. Man, I didn't really think about it, but the Metroid Fusion logo is kind of ugly, isn't it? Like the Metroid text, the font, it's very wobbly and bubbly and funky. Not a big fan. 2 hours 25. Pretty good. I mean, I don't know how far into the game we are. Pretty far, I would imagine. We might still finish it tonight. But that's like, what, 5 hours of real time? I mean, we died a couple of times, of course, and spent a lot of time looking at the map. And I assume that this is strictly counting, like, in-game time. I mean, I know it doesn't count when you're paused, but I assume it also doesn't count dialogue box time. I mean, that would help explain the discrepancy between real time and in-game time anyway. I mean, given that, like, the sub 3 hour is not inconceivable to me, but I absolutely do not expect it. I will see. Like, if you think about it, us being like 2/3 of the way through or 3/4 of the way through the game, I mean, that's maybe a little bit of a stretch, but it's not inconceivable. But it's not like I'm aiming for the 3 hour time. If anything, I'm aiming for a higher completion percentage. Because we cleared Super Metroid with like 52. I'm gonna do that. And I don't remember what the percentage was on Zero Mission, but I think it wasn't that much higher. It was like 60-something%, I think. Dread's logo looks like clip art. I can't even really picture it in front of me, but I guess it's like it's just like sans serif typeface, which I kind of prefer to the... I mean, I like the Fusion logo, like the whole overall design of it. It's just the typography of the Metroid text that I don't quite like. Oh yeah, I guess this is probably more correct sound. I don't think anyone... I'm not playing this on a GBA, and I don't think anyone's watching the stream on a GBA. Maybe you're watching it on a phone, and this is better for that, but we'll go with headphone audio. I'm assuming it's some kind of a dynamic range thing. I don't really know. But let's go. All right, so objective. Security lock released. Right, so we've got the yellow doors open, which means we can now take that bottom route at the first hallway, right? And we're going to the data room to get some new DLC. Is it still super missiles that we're looking for? No, we got those. Oh yeah, we got the ice missiles. Oh, I guess it's a power bomb we're looking for. Right. That makes more sense. If I remember how to play. I don't know, what's our max missiles? 150, okay. I guess trying to count, or like having a sense for where you're at with missiles, like missile count, in terms of like item collection, ends up being a little different because you only have the one missile count. There's no separate super missiles. I guess there'll be power bombs. There we go. How much you want to bet you need a power bomb to... Oh, never mind. I just kind of figured we might need a power bomb to get some stuff now that the power-up itself is relatively imminent. Maybe this is where we need a power bomb to go up. Well, okay. We need it there. I think actually we saw this before. Okay. Yep, there's the big old shadow. I noted that when we left this area before, we saw that big shadow. But we didn't have to deal with it. Right, you can't do that, I forgot. But I figured as soon as we went back to this area that we're going to deal with that sooner rather than later. It's a good foreshadowing. This is a good game. This is a good game. Oh yeah, these things heal us. That's a red door. And on the left, I believe there's one of those slimy pillars that I had assumed would be broken by the super missiles, which were not the case. But maybe ice missiles? I forget how you get in there. Okay, it is that. I assume it's power bombs, but yeah. Worth a shot. Yeah, it looks like we're having suspiciously easy access to the data room. But chances are... I mean, last time we got to a data room, a Metroid, or... not a Metroid. An X-Parasite had hacked the terminal and destroyed it. Okay. Nope, I guess it's just that. 10 power bombs right off the bat, huh? As a ball, hold R and press B. Good old streamlined controls. That was a yellow door, too. Okay, I guess there's no way up. Oh, yeah, of course, because that's behind the red door. Ooh, I think the shaft on the right... Nah, I was gonna say, I think that's like an ice beam... Well, ice missile, I guess. Hang on. Right, we've been to this data room before, because I was going to say, I was thinking that the yellow doors somehow helped us progress, but no, we definitely must have had the yellow doors here, or the yellow key, so to speak, because we went through a bunch of those doors at the bottom already. But yeah, the vertical shaft on the far right, as you can see, it's like half explored. If I recall correctly... That looked more like a space jump type thing. It didn't seem like there were enemies that we could freeze and climb. So I'm gonna I'm gonna ignore that for now. Yeah. I was thinking like, how quickly could I get there and up again to look? But I'm almost certain. We're gonna come back here whenever we have the red lock anyway. So we have this unlocked, so I'm guessing before we get to the navigation room, when we're in that big room with the shadow, collecting the power bomb was probably the trigger. Oh, we have to go back that way, of course. Of course we do. Well then. Yeah, because we climbed up here already. Yeah, we got the ice missiles, I guess, and climbed up that way. But since we're here, it takes all of 5 seconds to look. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Did we blow up one of those growing things here? Like, I don't know how we got up there, but whatever. I guess we can maybe take this way around. Oh, this guy's got a lot of health. It's interesting, like, none of the enemies are very tanky in this game. No? Okay. Do I have to... Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. Well, now I'm confused. It's a thinking man's game, for sure. Some other thing I could have... I mean, I didn't look super closely. I guess maybe there's a power bomb thing to blow up here. I mean, which I maybe found before without realizing it or remembering it. Nope, that doesn't seem to be the case. There a power bomb? Wait, hang on. Okay, I thought shooting it would wake it up, but nope, no extra opening here or anything. Oh wait, dumbass! I guess I can just power bomb that one-way lock. Wait, if I can get up here, that is. Can I even... I don't think you're meant to do that, but... Because, yeah, I don't think I can actually get up here. Man, the wall jump's definitely not quite as useful in this game. What the fuck? How did I not even try? Well, doesn't matter. We're here now. I'd say this looks like a speed booster room, but I guess not. Shit. Hot on our heels. Oh shit, she's coming back? I know you can alert her with noise. Okay. Guess we have to... Oh my fucking god. Oh, the fucking wave beam. My fucking health, though. They do a pretty good job of making SAX intimidating as fuck. Oh, that was harrowing. Like, the thing is, I timed it so terribly that the power bomb went off when she was, like, right next to me. Dude, I can't, like, climb up over the ledge, assuming there is one. Okay, well, I guess there wasn't. Oh, we're back here, of course. Yeah, like I just remember from playing this back in the day that like you can any one of those like hide and seek segments, um, if she notices you or it, whatever, um, they'll just completely go after you and just destroy you instantly. Oh shit! What the heck? Oh, I guess it's respawn. Yeah, everything deals a shit ton of damage in this game, and health drops give you way less. Except the ice ones are like the only chunky. And those are like one of the few tanky enemies, but those actually give. Well, I guess the red health drops are also big. And like there's way fewer, if any, like in the other games, there's these little Mario pipes that spawn little insects that are very easy to deal with. And, I mean, they're just like farming spots, right? You get a bunch of health. Takes a little bit, but you get everything you need, basically. Okay, so that looks like a speed booster type of a thing. Do I need to... I guess I just need to freeze it when it's, like, out of the way. Oh, boy. Okay. Nope, that's not quite it. That's confusing. Oh! Okay. I guess I have to get it, like, right above... Oh, that's too early. Guess there needs to be, like, just enough of a gap. I don't know if this is correct, but... Shit, I mistimed it. I thought it would be easier to shoot it from here as opposed to from outside the gap. Ah, oh, too impatient. Can I? Let's try this. Okay, see, that's helpful. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, well, at least we didn't get screwed over that other time. This is definitely one of the trickier item rooms. Oh, yeah, I figured that was a little bit too far. But I guess you gotta put it right across the, like... the two tiles in the middle. A little too far, probably. Oh, see, I was, like, panicking and mashing. That was really bad. What's even at the end of this? Another power bomb? That's too early. There we go. Like, when am I ever gonna need 12 power bombs? Never. But get a slightly improved completion percentage. Oh, see, now now I'm thinking we're probably gonna face a boss. Before we can leave this area. And if I die to it, we're gonna have to do that again. Yeah, like the save rooms and like recharge rooms and stuff they feel so much more meaningful in this game because you are so much more vulnerable, and they're kind of, I feel like they're spaced out a little bit more. Actually, it's probably not true of the recharge room because they're like, they barely ever come into play in Super Metroid, I feel. Vince Nitro, what is up? Yeah, I'm sure SAX is not like, it's not the sophisticated AI that makes her a threat, put it that way. Well, that's a weird little red herring. We'll roll into that corner later and see if... I mean, I still don't... I can't really reach that without a power bomb anyway. What the... Yeah, it's so funny. This block is also a power bomb block, but there's nothing there. Well, the shadow thing didn't attack us there, but... I mean, it would be unusual for... Well, actually, never mind. I was going to say, it would be unusual for a game to not give us the opportunity to save after a major upgrade, but that wasn't a major upgrade. That was just a power bomb thing. There's still one more vertical shaft before we're in the save room. So I could have gone to the other save room, but fuck it, whatever. Yeah, it's not that recharge rooms are more rare in this game. It's just that they are spaced out in such a way that they're always a bit far away from the action, because they're like at the beginning of each sector. So I like they become much more meaningful. You actually use them, as well as like you use them, but also you relish them whenever they're there. Like like. Return to your ship. I have important information. Okay. Seems strange. It's so important you can't tell me over the phone? Is that it? Well, it's been a while since we explored this area. That's when we found the... well, actually, I guess it wasn't even that long ago in game time, but we got to the observation deck or whatever, where there were survivors. I'm a little bit curious, because now we have access to all these areas, and I reckon we have... There's... I mean, the red doors are still locked. I mostly just want to take a look at the map. See, there's a green door, there's a blue door. This actually doesn't look like there would be a ton of stuff still here. So as far as like backtracking and fucking around to collect stuff, this doesn't seem like a bad spot to give that a try. Assuming we can. Okay. We just cannot. Okay. Well, I trust then that we will... The game will make it clear when we can do that. Obviously, we're not in any way incentivized, which makes sense that we're not incentivized because we're not even able. You know, there's the red doors and stuff in some of the other sectors, which... Oh, okay. It's a pretty cool set piece here. Which makes it clear that we're going to come back to those at some point. Maybe even Sector 1. I mean, clearly there's doors that we couldn't... Should have just power bombed. Got a cool little section there. Okay. Oh yeah, we saw the frozen Ridley from the other side. Oh boy. That's not good. Wow. These are weird. Only had a wave beam. I might as well actually. I'm not at full health, so should have killed those things. Goofy sound effects, alright. Well, I can see if I can... Oh, there's a green door. So fucking eerie. Oh. Hate this. I mean, it's awesome, but... I'm so uncomfortable. Ah, see, there was one of these. Oh, shit, I guess the power's out, so we can't open doors either. Well, I assume I've been through there. Well, I can see that I have, so... Yeah, the game really doesn't want you to be messing around beyond what it very specifically wants you to do. This section here just looked conspicuous. Yeah, we're gonna want to escape through here. Ah. Reactor silo. Oh, that's interesting. Reactor doesn't... I mean, Doesn't look like we can achieve all that much here for now. Well, I guess this power bomb would have broken anything here. Still feels good to discover something like that. It's like, ooh, I had an idea to check, and there was something there. Sure. Alright, what you got for us? The main silo of the reactor core has gone offline. Oh yeah, so all four... I was gonna say, oh, the doors are locked now, and it's like, wait, I guess they were. That's why all elevators and station systems are down. Elevators and hatches won't work. This doesn't bode well. When you get to this point, you may be able to start the auxiliary power system. Then we can figure out why the main silo went offline. By the way, I asked you to return here to tell you... Some strange creatures have boarded your ship. Alright, they save themselves this time. They know better than to trust Samus to save them. They've learned. Confirmed that they were not ex-hosts and gave them birth. Do you know anything about these strange creatures? Were they the source of the healthy bioscience earlier? Yes. I guess we never reported that, huh? Presence must have some significance. There must be some foreshadowing that I must mention here. So that things aren't too vague. Alright, so could it be that just by doing this... Oh, okay. Well, this has changed. I was gonna say, is it possible that whatever thing was in here has now moved out of the way? In a manner of speaking, I guess. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'm really glad we found this first. It's so cool. It's like you have this weird um, larva or whatever, and now it's like hatched. Is that the word for it? I don't know. Like, are they meant to be X-based Metroid clones? I don't know. Central reactor core. Oh, didn't realize those planty bits were actually solid. Oh, that thing was not. Well, I guess it makes... Yeah, see, these things were solid. I didn't realize. This is like a Metroid 2 or AM2R style giant room. A cool red fog. Okay, so let me just double check something. Oh, you can't. Okay. I just wanted to see if wall jumping there was somehow like a shortcut or something. Oh. Alright. Being thorough. Yeah, it's just like a pretty different design philosophy, I guess. Like the structure of the game is very deliberately very different from Super Metroid. Like, I understand people not liking it as much. I mean, I'm not sure I do either, but it's what I do appreciate is the fact that it's different. And I don't dislike it. It just feels a bit... I mean, honestly, I do like it because... it means you're not, like, you're not second-guessing every time you go somewhere, thinking, like, oh, maybe I should not have gone there. Like... Because I feel like you can trust the game to let you know where you should be going, basically. Nice. And there's like... That can be a little bit of a relief. Because whenever I'm, like, starting to wander around, figuring out where the game wants me to go, like, that's kind of my least favorite parts of these games, really. So it's interesting, like, how they've kind of managed to... Oh, okay, I guess I have to, like, go all the way around. You have a lot of the kind of typical Metroid-y stuff on sort of a micro level. No. While, on a macro level, things are very different. And I think... Oh, there's a boss thing on the map. Fucking spiders. Oh, okay. This is gonna help us? Okay, just gonna... Oh, I should not have jumped there. It looks like the insides of its mouth changed. I'm not taking, like, absurd amounts of damage, though. Gotta look for its trajectory, I guess. Okay, no, I think it's just looked different when it was shooting. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. I was gonna say, we didn't kill it, did we? Getting real goofy now. Shit is... deals damage. Oh! Oh, fuck. Ah! I forgot. Like, I was second guessed where I needed to dodge. I have to do all this shit again. Alright. That's fine. That would have been like the third boss we clear with like sub 50 health. Oh wait, did we not? What the fuck? Wait, what? Did it save before the... I didn't need to save again, I guess, but... Okay, I guess it saves first, and then you do this. And you can't fucking skip this. Oh, I can't even skip... Oh my... Oh, this sucks. This is just, like, inexcusable. There we go. We should hopefully be able to do better. There's the fucking pirates. Oh yeah, I guess you get a... That's a nice touch. You have those, like, the door eyeballs before the bosses, so you always, like, get a red X. Oh, and there's a save room here, which I guess is out of order. Makes sense, okay. I just kind of started at the top door, but we should look here then, see what's here. Navigation room or something. No. Oh, okay. Interesting. I guess that's how we get out. You want to fill out the map. There we go. Completely meaningless, but... Yeah, so I guess we should, shouldn't be too worried about taking hits here. Ah. $154, like, I gotta also survive long enough to use that many missiles for it to be of any significance. Yeah, I guess you do kill him in one, now that you have the super missiles. Alright, so let's try to shoot at an angle, maybe? Not get... Because I was thinking when you get caught by it, it doesn't deal that much damage. But you might want to try to avoid that. Yeah, see, that's like... I guess... being at an angle kind of doesn't help because he shoots the fireballs precisely there anyway. But it really looks like it's the second phase where all the damage happens anyway. See, like, I might as well make sure to concentrate my missile fire. See, like, kind of assume I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, holy shit, look at that. There we go. Right, I forgot. Oh, dude, this shit would have refilled. Well, okay, not that much, I guess. Okay, it's not over yet. Space jump. There we go. Yeah, dude, the bosses, like, they're they're no joke. Fucking bizarre ass space jump timing. So weird. I don't think we missed anything where we came from. Auxiliary power station. Alright, let's hack it. I'm in. Nice little background animation. Save rooms and recharge rooms are now back online, but only auxiliary power. No elevators or hatches will work. Without the main silo online, we're still stuck. Main source of the problem is the vegetation you saw earlier, choking the reactor port components. No! My objective is not clear. I mean, I guess I'll go... We'll have to find the source of those roots to proceed. You didn't give me an objective. You just say, like, oh, this is probably the problem. But we'll go out here and we'll save. And things will presumably become quite apparent pretty quickly, I would guess. We definitely want to save, though. Maybe we can... I was gonna say, maybe we can go up. I doubt the objective is just to shoot away these plant tiles. But maybe. I mean, I guess that's what we can do, right? Gotta be sure not to accidentally go out the door and, like, respawn the tiles. Like, picking a big chunk of X like that, and you get, like, 20 health for it. It's like, you know, whenever you kill a boss in Super Metroid and there's just a you know, a pile of health drops. And you get like a full refill. Here it's like nothing. So I guess I should have not... I didn't realize I couldn't climb back up. Oh, never mind. I have the fucking space jump. Let's just do that. Sector 2. Okay. Here are... I was about to call her friend. She's definitely not a friend, but... This is scary. I mean, we did kind of save recently, but... Oops, okay. She found us. Okay, let's leave. I mean, she might just find us immediately. I mean, I don't even know where she is, so... Yep. Oop, we can freeze her. Holy shit, the damage, though. Oh, it's just so fucking scary. Oh, my body's like fucking tense. Alright. Like 2 hits from like a fucking mosquito is gonna kill us now anyway, too, so... Not the tile it looked like it would be. But yeah, I really like the use of, like, secrets and stuff. Oh yeah, I think... Yeah, we were here at the other side. And how it kind of... How the different areas of the map get recontextualized. I mean, that's not unique to this game. That's kind of a Metroid staple, but... The way this game does it in a... Fuck's sake! Different, fashion is intriguing. Okay, I just wanted to grab the X, but... I guess it was not solid because it was going to some other thing. Or maybe it hadn't materialized yet. Nah, but like, see, it's like going off someplace else. So I don't know if the enemy was still... solid? Or maybe there was some other thing. It was a little hard to see what was going on there. There's no like recharge room there or anything. No. I mean, it's borderline impossible to farm for health in this game. So now we're even worse, in an even worse spot. But I just gotta be extremely careful. Just see that there's nothing else hidden here. That's interesting. I don't know how that could help me. Maybe it's not in... Oh, well, maybe we'll come back to that room later or something. Oh, I'm not feeling great here. And I can't go left. Yeah, see, those things are flying away. I feel like I still die in one hit, though. Like, there's no headroom. Like, I'll jump into an enemy before I see them. Oh, and there's... Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Okay, so there's a save room there. This is, like, incredibly tense in a way that these games aren't usually, or, like, ever. Oh, and there's the powerbomb thing here, isn't there? Yeah. Does that kill it? Like, please, yeah. Oh, doors don't fucking work. Okay, well, we got some health out of it. Fire outage caused by plant roots in core. Investigate. Okay. Well, we couldn't really go higher up in that room. So... I guess we go out to the left here and go up. And now that we have the space jump, we'll be able to get up here in a way that we weren't previously, probably. Indeed. Dude, there's a fucking space pirate or something. I'm fucking toast. Okay, there's a giant space here. Oh. Alright, I'll take that. The way that this X fucking flies around just spooks me like no tomorrow, because I'm assuming it's gonna, like, just spawn new enemies. Okay. I mean, we're not out of the woods, but at least we get to continue from here. It's crazy, like, how much more intense the difficulty is in this game than in pretty much any of the others. Thought it hurt me and freaked me out a little bit. Charge. Keep forgetting. That's gonna help me, but... No, please. Okay. Well, I guess we go up in this shaft further then. Well, okay, so there's an eyeball door. That means red X drop. Which I guess we'll see how much that actually gives us. I don't know if it's like a full health drop or if it's just... Because you get like missiles and shit for it too. I'm not sure if it's like straight up full refill or if it's just a nice chunky refill. I wonder... I can't remember. I assume this looked different last time we were here. Because I definitely don't remember all these wiggly plant things. What the heck? Gotta be some other door we can, or wall we can blow up. Well, I guess we should... I am actually running low on these. But that's because I'm mostly using them in place of bombing regularly 50 times just to check. Which I guess, you know, fair enough, like that's a use for them. Did we not go through here before? I guess not. Well, maybe there's a way through the ceiling here? I was gonna say, that looks conspicuous. That's like the obvious first thing to look at, and I didn't think to look at it. Things die quickly, but because the death animation is kind of like extended... Okay, yeah, so it gives me like 500 or something. Not full health, though. That means there's a boss here. I can get out. Cool. Oh, okay, we gotta hold the jump button. That's bizarre. Nothing else works that way. Cool. Well, that's great. Okay, well. Now I know, at least I learned how to get out of that before I died. We actually did some decent farming here. I'm at way less health now than I was. I know this isn't where we need to go, but there were some enemies here. And health. Guess that just gave us some ammo. Well, that was worth it. Fucking hell. Well, that cost us 50 health. But obviously I spent like fucking a minute straight inside that plant. It's perfectly possible that it's nowhere near as dangerous. But I understand how to get out of it. But I am at like 100 and something less health now. From the left is like weirdly difficult to hit. like at a really awkward angle. Oh, of course, shit ain't over. I'm dead. Cool, thanks. Thanks, game. Oh, okay. So at least you have room on the right. And, you can wail on that thing and it'll drop single-digit increments of health. See, I'm at more health now. See, like, it's not worth trying to hunt for other enemies. And without fucking around, like, I come back to this spot a lot quicker. I had a nice rhythm and then I fucked it up. Okay. I should fucking avoid the water shit. Oh, it shoots it. Okay, it fires as I hit it. Okay. Oh, see, I didn't even think about getting an upgrade. That's the plasma beam, right? Okay, that somehow gave us that piece of the map. Okay, nice. Okay, so presumably we can hit through enemies. I was gonna say, I'm guessing this kind of. Well, maybe not. I was gonna say acts as the wave beam also. I guess not. It actually does hit the walls. I guess doors work now. Dude, this is like the first time in a while that I don't feel like super vulnerable. But yeah, like every successive attempt felt significantly more successful than the last. Like every attempt, I learned something tangible that I could apply to my next attempt. Take a break, it's now safe. You know what, that's actually good advice. I'm gonna take a break. Whew. Oh, this shit is intense. Oh, my back. Oh, I'm feeling a bit stiff. I was working out the other day and I did a better job than usual with stretching, but not quite, I guess I can tell now. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a breather. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. and we'll continue with more Metroid Fusion. See you guys in a bit. Hmm. All right, I'm back. The SIX chase is a pain. It's pretty hype. I mean, I don't think those things are mutually exclusive necessarily. I think it's a pain in the sense that it's a very legit threat. It's dangerous. You can get fucked over by it. But it's cool too. Like, I think the interesting thing, well, not the singular interesting thing, but one interesting thing that this game does, or like, the game is a lot harder than the other games. Like, there's, or see, that's even a, that's not even necessarily true, because hard to me, like, the game presents a more, a bigger threat to Samus and the player. Like, you are at greater risk of dying more frequently in this game than in the others. But in terms of actually dying and having to do stuff over, in terms of getting stuck, what we just saw is like those were the worst instances of that so far, and I don't think that was very bad in the grand scheme of things. But the game definitely uses, I think, the threat of death. I mean, not to say that you couldn't or wouldn't ever die in those other games, but it happened pretty infrequently. Swedlund, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. But the threat of death is like a lot more. It's looming more closely in this game, which gives it a different feel and vibe. And having, like, the thing that made it this little segment rough was that there was like, I mean, it reminds me a little bit of the Zero Suit section of Zero Mission, where you are super vulnerable and you just have to like make it to the next save point and you refill your health, you save, and then you go from there. It's a little bit like that, right? Like, we have these save rooms that we get through, 2 or 3 save rooms, but there's no recharge in between, so you're still very close to dying every time. And now you finally get to sort of recharge and refill and relax a little bit. But overall, like the SAX stuff as well, like it's one of those sections where it's really dangerous. You can die, but you're not that far off from a save point. And if you fail and have to redo it, it's not that much that you have to redo. So yes, it's a pain because it's difficult and it's kind of awkward and you might die before you figure out how to do it. But it is satisfying to do it properly, and once, like, it's interesting because I've always kind of maintained that it's more important to give the sense of urgency, or like instilling an emotion or a feeling in the player is more important than like making them feel something is real is more important, or it's equally valuable than something being real. And the thing that I always kind of come back to, which was the thing that kind of made me reach that perspective, was the final escape sequence in not a Metroid game, but in Halo. Because after you defeat like I was gonna say the final boss. I don't remember if that game has bosses, but the very last level of the game is like you're driving the Warthog through this tunnel. Like it's kind of like the final stage of Super Return of the Jedi, where you're flying out of the Death Star, chased by this fiery explosion. And you just have to make it out this tunnel before you're engulfed by some explosion. There's a timer or something. And I remember, I mean, I wasn't in love with that game overall, but I thought that stage was cool until I failed and died, and I had to do it again. And I failed a second time, and I had to do it again. And by the time I actually completed it on my 3rd or 4th try, that like entire sense of elation and excitement from like just barely, narrowly escaping certain doom meant nothing, because I was just so frustrated and I just wanted it to be over that I was like, it wasn't excitement over what I had achieved, it was like relief over being done with that shit. And like that's not really the feeling you want your game to leave players with. Like I said, I wasn't super hot on the game in general, so it's not like I loved the game until that moment. But I thought it was a pretty sour note to end the game on. And I kind of felt like, you know what? I feel like having the, like, because it's the, you know, what they had done was, of course, present a credible threat that they made good on, so to speak. They did, the game does kill you if you take too long. The other alternative to that is, of course, to present the threat as if it is real, but then actually just fake it. You know, give the player the impression of urgency by, you know, having explosions go off or a timer or whatever, but then it turns out that you actually are not in any hurry at all. And obviously, there's a risk with that, because if you as a player decide to undercut that by not playing along, you can either have a situation where the player kind of, maybe they're already kind of checked out of the emotional investment in it and are just kind of taking the piss and whatever. And in that case, I feel like, you know, that's kind of on the player. But at the same time, like, someone reaching the discovery of the threat being fake, basically, that could have a detrimental effect on their enjoyment or their engagement in the situation too. Like, that's not unreasonable. So, I mean, maybe you want to strike some kind of balance of not having it be completely fake, you know, but it's a fine balance to walk. And I think, you know, my point with that isn't to say that you should never have a real threat to the player. You should never have the player fail. But in the example of Halo, I felt like it was, that was like the victory lap at the very end of the game. Like, maintaining that emotional kind of momentum and investment and just like that kick-ass feeling of doing it. Like, I felt like that would have been more important than presenting a threat at that moment in time. Conversely, in this game, with the threat being very real, that brings with it its own, like, SAX is scary because SAX will kill you. And the risk of having to, like, redo stuff or whatever, like the risk of your progress being halted is a tangible fear that the game kind of digs into, which I do think is just a little bit different from other Metroid games. And I think it kind of needs to. You know, you can have the escape sequence in this game too. I mean, I don't know what that's going to be like. I'm assuming there's going to be one. Like, that's the like one-to-one parallel with Halo, right? That's the escape sequence at the end. I don't think Halo should have enemies that don't hurt you, because the implied illusion of enemies who want to hurt you is enough. That would be kind of silly. But in that particular scene, I don't think the threat of death necessarily makes it better. And something like an escape sequence in Metroid, I think you can kind of apply the same principle to. And I think for the most part, the timer you get is like pretty generous in most, well, at least like in Super Metroid. And that's fine. But in other situations, the threat kind of needs to be real to have the desired effect. And I think it does have a different effect to it. And I think, to sum things up, I guess, bringing us back right where we started, it is a pain, but there is a purpose to that pain. Like, it's tough to deal with, but being legitimately tough to deal with contributes to this game's kind of oppressive atmosphere, which I think is pretty cool. It's cool that it's successful and that it is a pain, but the game is still fun to play. Source of plant roots treated, plasma beam ability absorbed. That's not really an objective, but fine. I guess we can go to the right and go up, and we can maybe make our way back to the purple map and go to a navigation room or something. Nothing else. Oh, okay, hang on. I was gonna say nothing else obvious left to explore, but that's not true. There's a bunch of hallways or doorways to the left that we should definitely check out. Let's see what was up here. Plasma beam. Makes me happy. So to my left, I will either come back to the original map or it's just a tiny room. So let's find out. Could be an item here. Okay. Oh, I remember. I think I know where this is. Well, there's been a couple of places like that. It's like a single block in the wall. Oh, that's gonna help us, but let's see what else we've missed. Okay, this is okay. It's one of these rooms. There's gonna be. Why waste time? Whoa! Did you guys see that? The power bomb like absorbed the X. Huh. That's fascinating. Okay, well this is fucking weird because I thought for sure like, oh yeah, if we learn anything is that these rooms are always a front for something. It kind of seems like it wasn't. Weird. Maybe it's meant as a farming room or something. Huh. Because there's no way, like, this would uncover any type of block, right? Well, actually, unless there's just a hidden, I was gonna say, we've had that before, right? Nice, energy tank. Like, that's another tricky thing that, it doesn't not exist in Super Metroid, but it's pretty unusual. Like, this game has more of these just, like, hidden, invisible paths or whatever. Yeah, that could have been... I was pretty close to just leaving. That would have been an entire 100 HP left on the table. Alright, so we can go back to the pink, purple, magenta part of the map. But I feel like going down and going back to the save room is gonna be a quicker way to finding some of those unopened doorways. Presumably some of them, if not all of them, I should now be able to open. Well, we have more health, so might as well save. You never know, even with a full health bar, I mean, all it takes is getting stuck inside a plant or something. And you just get insta-destroyed. Alright, yeah, that was quick. There's a... Yeah, this looks like most... Ah, oh, fuck me. Well, we have space jump. That doesn't work underwater. Okay. Can we freeze this fish? Aha! This block. Oh, maybe it's so that we can jump up or something? Fucking hell. Oh! Never mind. There we go. I was like, do I need some kind of gravity suit thing here after all? But I assume then that the block on the outside is also to mark one of those things, because... Yep. Feel kind of clever for getting that, to be honest. You know what? There hasn't been a lot of water in this game, and I'm immensely thankful for that. Meridia is like by far the worst part of Super Metroid. Even with the gravity suit, like it's just not very fun or cool. Oh shit, right, this was blocking it before, of course. How much you want to bet those things are gonna... I was a bit lucky. I'm gonna bet... Ooh, okay. I bet you it'll fall through. Ah, cool. Nice. Alright, we got even more of these that aren't gonna necessarily help us much, but that's fine. Oh, that didn't really help, did it? Nice. Well, more completion percentage, if nothing else. I'm sure there's stuff I've missed, but... Like, even with the map, like, so much... Like, even from the beginning, I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool how... Pretty much every obstacle, like, everything you have to achieve... is through... Like, you get the map... But the purple part that you get from the map room, like, has pretty much no collectibles, and any actual, like, progression or, like, puzzle solving involves you breaking out of the visible map. But at this stage, like, you just... The green parts of the map just make out, like, such a... massive part of... Oh, yeah, see, that part was confusing. Well, let's see if this would blow it up, I guess. I don't think we've actually gone through here. Well, maybe we have. I guess we have. Oh, no, this is... right, this is where I went out and I was like, oh yeah, I know what this is on the other side. It turns out I didn't, but I do remember this now. Yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go. Oh boy, that's not how you get there, turns out. But yeah, I'm really quite impressed with the map design of this game. Like, both on a kind of micro and macro level, like how it all fits together, but also the individual, like, sort of puzzle solving aspects. Very cool. It's a space station. I mean, well, I feel like you could justify anything any way you want. But that said, I like that the station, like the map, the location, like the setting of the game just feels different. What? You've restored plasma beam functionality? Most unexpected. See, that wasn't part of our plan where we were gonna conspire against you to secretly steal the X. Even so, continue to avoid the SAX. It too may be stronger. And you still lack a few abilities crucial to survival. Wait a second, more trouble. Hold on. I've isolated the cause. There's been an explosion in the ARC data room. Alright. Oh, we were there. Go to Sector 5. Is your objective clear? Okay, well, for once, it actually is very clear. The damage is staggering. Oh, okay, so finally... Okay, we've been... It's kind of funny, like, we've passed through there a few times now. Seeing that shadow. I guess it's finally time to deal with it. It's a bunch of sectors we haven't been to. In quite some time. But we'll get there when we get there. I don't remember what the end of the game is like, but I figure the red doors are not gonna open until very close to the end. Gotten worse. The damage seems to have been caused by a creature kept here by the researchers, who named it the Nightmare. Well, that's ominous. Apparently, it was a biomechanical organism designed for military applications. Great! It possesses uncommon power and can manipulate gravity. Oh, even better. We must assume that it's become an ex-host. We have no choice. You must find it and defeat it. Can't confirm the location. Well, I wouldn't worry about that. I'm pretty sure it's going to find us before we find it. This thing's out of control. Hurry before it destroys the entire station. So I wonder if it would seem reasonable. Well, not that we've really seen any, come across any obvious use for it or like need for it. But if there's a gravity suit upgrade, I figured it would make sense that it's either necessary to defeat this thing, or defeating it is what grants us that power. Yeah, actually, the room above me is kind of what I thought about, was blowing through the door. Whatever. No one remembers this guy's fondly. Yeah, that doesn't sound promising, guys. Alright, this is pretty cool. Oh, got the plasma. Space jump is so fucking awkward. There used to be a wall here, now there isn't. Music in this game is pretty cool. Someone mentioned, by the way, I read that the, because I talked about last time that it would be cool if this game got a re-release, if they could, like, restore the kind of original high-resolution illustrations for the cutscenes, as well as have the audio be, like, more kind of, well, less, I guess, compressed and just higher quality. And, I heard someone mention that the recent Castlevania release, the GBA collection, actually does apparently have, like, much nicer sounding audio. Which is kind of neat. I wouldn't have expected that. That said, that thing was made by M2. And, I wouldn't expect that level of... Oh, interesting. I wouldn't expect that level of care and effort put into a re-release from Nintendo. Well, guys, you don't have to make it, like... I'm already anxious as it is. Well, we'll see. I assume if we went into the data room, we would just see that it was blown up, so... I don't know, that it was... Seems like we're on the right path here. Yeah, basically M2 should just be entrusted with anything and everything. Oh, okay. It's probably a... Probably have gone to the right first, but oh well. Don't worry. Well, I'm glad for that vote of confidence. Oh shit! Fish pirates. Dodging out of the way, it's not really a thing. Of course. Well, it might be a save room or something behind the door. You never know. Well, it was clearly... Huh. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a gravity suit upgrade. Shit, this thing didn't evolve yet? Oh yeah, it does evolve. And it refills health, which, I mean, fair enough. I refill health when I collect X, so... That is cool. That is really cool. Oh, it took a bunch of damage, but oh well. There should be an eyeball door, I guess. Maybe not. Trying what I can to... Ooh, okay. Get a little bit of health back. What was... Oh. Nice. Wait, okay. Realize there's a pick up in here. I guess that's what, you know, we're not gonna just stumble across energy tanks very often. And I feel like we probably have, like, I assume, kind of, that any boss fight I'm gonna make it to, I'm not gonna survive long enough to use this many missiles. Wow, another red drop. Okay. Like, it's been long enough that I could see there being a save room here somewhere. And I don't want to just, like... It's like a speed booster. Yeah. I don't want to... stupidly just... you know, walk past the save room. As I definitely have done in the past. See? Case in point. Well, at least if we die and save... or load our save game here, we have all the... You know what? I know that, like, in one of these games at least, there's, like, a save room with something in it, or, like, a breakable wall. Shouldn't just assume that that's not a thing. What is up, Lamasar? Yeah, we're enjoying Metroid Fusion. It is, it's a very cool game. It's very tough, but it's very interesting. In case you didn't see it on Discord, I also got my Cobra statue right there. In all his glory. Looks amazing. We took a look at it up close earlier on. I was very happy with that, let me tell you. And yeah, Metroid Fusion's been kind of kicking my ass. Ooh, okay. So let's check this room first. Oh wait, that's broken. Right. But we're making steady progress. Okay, guys, looks like it's nightmare time. Haha. I figured that, like, at this stage, like, the game's gonna, like, see that, like, that's what you use power bombs for. Oh, I kind of remember the look of this room. Yes, I sort of remember this. Mostly, like, kind of the visuals of it, I guess. Oh, that was a bad jump. Oh boy. Gravity. Oh. That's fucked up. Am I meant to do it this way? I'm not taking that much damage. Okay, some kind of phase transition, it looks like. Background's unfucking itself. Okay, that thing blew up. Oh, okay. I can't hit him from up here. Music is really weird. I'm definitely not reading chat, by the way, because fully focused on this. Great. So fucking huge. Sick slowdown though. Yeah, I went through like a whole phase there basically. It's like a little confusing because I'm shooting like where his face used to be. Oh, that's not how you jump over it. First try. First try. Alright, let me catch up. Not for the worst bit. Hey, that wasn't even that bad. That wasn't that bad. Nearly got cooked. Hey, I've gotten closer than this. I think we had at least one energy tank left, right? The one thing that I fucked up that I felt bad about was when we fought the X at the end, I wanted to shoot it more with my beams to recover health, and I should have just... It made me unable to shoot a missile at a crucial point, so I got hit by it, which probably cost me more than the health I gained back, but we survived. Yeah, exactly. We had we had triple digits health, let alone double digits. Yeah, I kind of fucked up the pattern, bumping into him a few times, but it was pretty clear what you were supposed to do. It wasn't a very, like... The gravity thing was cool with the missiles. Like, I don't know if I I just brute forced that part and took a bunch of damage, but it worked out. Otherwise, when he's just, like, flying around and, like, the sprite is just uncomfortably large, and I don't know, it's not the most interesting fight. And I think the artwork is, like, memorable because it looks so out of place. Like, it has this weird perspective to it. It's drawn in a way that doesn't look like anything else. Yeah, I can see that opponent. Like, I think the X part is cool, and I love the fact that you have, Oh, see, this suit looks way better in this color scheme. Like, I would say, as far as the gravity suit color scheme goes, like, you don't get the color here. Like, it looks better on this suit than on the regular power suit, but I also think the fusion suit itself looks the best with this color scheme, so that's great. Oh yeah, you use charge beam. That makes sense. That makes sense. But hey, yeah, that worked out pretty well. Like, I felt like I didn't really... I didn't feel like I had much time to experiment and figure it out, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think the gravity suit is, like, it's not my favorite color scheme in general, like, for in the older games or whatever. But like I said, in this game, it's such a different looking suit overall that like this suit to me, like the blue and yellow default color scheme looks kind of iffy, and the Varia suit looked terrible. But it looks cool. Like I like it's nice to actually get the final suit upgrade and it actually looks sick. Because yeah, in Super and Zero Mission, it's just like whatever. Like it's kind of a step down. Well, we got the health and everything, but even so, I should definitely save. Good thing I found the save room, and we got the energy tank and everything. Oh, it's actually on the second row. Wow, okay, so I was actually starting to think, I was starting to almost doubt, like, is there gonna be a second row of energy tanks? Because in, like, Super Metroid, there's, like, 6 of them or something, and here there's so many more of them. So it's like, maybe it's just the one row, but now we actually have the first one of the second row, which is suddenly making me think there's a lot more energy tanks. I mean, I think I wouldn't say that I strongly dislike the default fusion suit colors. I just think these are significantly better looking. What am I even doing? So I don't really need to do that, but that's fine. I guess we can go through here. This is like the little farming room with all the... yeah. The hidden one. I guess that always drops a red. Oh, that's nice. Huh? Oh, I guess you go through here. Definitely. Oh, okay. I guess it's all fucking blown up. I was gonna say, it looks like you can go through, but yeah, makes sense. What do I think of the suit designs in Dread? Yeah, there used to be an upgrade. I'm just looking at the map. I thought that would be the quickest way through. But I guess we're meant to experience the our new underwater prowess. Fair enough. If they have shown more than the default suit in Dread, which everyone is complaining that they've shown too much, so I wouldn't be shocked if they have. I've not seen any of the other trailers, so I've not seen anything beyond the, like, key art, whatever, first trailer. I think... I mean, I like the look overall. I like the color scheme, it's pretty nice, with the white. That's for, okay. I think it's just like the ways in which it's slightly different design-wise from the classic Power Suit is going to be just like something kind of get used to. I know the later Prime games had a lot of different suits, but I didn't really play those games, so I definitely don't have much. Okay, so is this just flat out inaccessible? Well, no, it wouldn't be, because there's got to be a way out. You know what? Maybe... hypothetically, I could possibly drop a power bomb up there, but that would be really awkward, so I doubt that's what I'm meant to do. I just realized that in that other room, I didn't try... I don't think I tried just climbing through a hole in the wall. Well, I haven't seen anything, but there was... after the launch, like, E3 reveal thing, they released at least one trailer for Dread. Like a couple of weeks ago. Or months, I don't know, some time ago. And, that's the one that people... that I heard reactions to. And then there was the direct the other day. No, okay. I guess I did try this. Yeah, I guess they've released like the Twitter feed and the website has like a bunch of lore stuff. Maybe is there a speed boost thing to go through at the very bottom? I'm confused here. I am confused. Like, part of me, like, the one thing that would have made me the most disappointed for sure would be if Samus somehow just had her power suit back. Like, even though the fusion suit itself is not my favorite design, although it actually looks pretty cool in this color scheme, I thought it was a bold choice and a cool, interesting choice creatively to just, like, redesign Samus to that degree, and to give, like, storyline reasons for it, and basically say that, like, something, like, shit has happened on a, like, physiological level, and the suit has a much more organic look to it. Oh, this is... Yeah, right. We did see this before. I was thinking that I was supposed to speed boost to the left. But it's the other way around. Alright, let's clean up here first. And I always thought that was, like, kind of cool that they kind of went that far. Ha, of course, and now we're... Ah, that's interesting. So part of me feels like the Dread suit is kind of disappointingly non-organic looking. And it's like, I say disappointedly with kind of a half serious, because I think the new suit looks cool, and I don't think necessarily that a more organic suit is what I personally would prefer. Oh, wow, okay. But having a more organic or a mechanical looking suit somewhat feels like backtracking just a tiny little bit on that idea. But I think, as with anything else, like, it's gonna take some getting used to. Just gotta become more familiar looking at it. But my first impression seeing it was, more than anything, just hey, cool to see to a new look. I am dropping massive frames. I just dropped like 7,000 frames. Looks like it's stabilized. I have no idea what just happened, but I think that was on my end. I think we're past it. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I dropped frames, so it looks like it was on my end. But yeah, probably my weird internet, I guess. I think we're good. So, I mean, I also think there's not a lot I can do about it. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. I mean, again, it's not much I could do, but I can at least pause the game and acknowledge that people probably didn't hear what I was saying. So in case that got lost, to summarize my feelings on the Dread suit, I think it looks pretty cool. I think it might have been interesting to have something that looked more organic. But I think it's one of those things that where right now there's going to be a mix, you know, emotional kind of mix of enjoying the novelty of it, and I think we went here before and then we died. I forget. Like, you know, you get a mix of both feeling excitement over the novelty of something new, but also kind of like, it's not the thing I like. So I feel like it's going to be a bit until you can sort of have a sober appreciation for what it is. Oh shit, dropping. Audio smooth, video not so much. Yeah, I just dropped another 2,000 frames. We'll see if, like the thing is, if things are weird, I'm not likely to want to like bother restarting the stream, because it's already getting late-ish. Yeah, it's weird. Like it's not dropping any frames now, but when it's dropping frames, it's dropping them like 2,000 frames at a time. But it's not. Oh yeah, I'm dropping frames again. Just a few hundred. Yeah, it's not like a CPU overload or anything. It's just, I think it's just my net. As far as I can tell, yeah, we're dropping it. As far as I can tell, it's definitely on my end. Well, I did warn that we might have a shorter stream because I did have a very long day, and internet is acting up, and we have a save room just here. So I think we'll just call it there. We've reached a very exciting point to keep going. There's going to be exciting exploration coming up. Unfortunate way to have to end the stream, but I'd rather end it here than try to deal with this, because it is, yeah, it's utter destruction here. So I'll just keep it quick. Thanks a lot for hanging out, guys. I will be back on Thursday with more Metroid Fusion. I'll see if if my internet works well enough to find someone to host. Nightmare must finish degrading, yeah. Let's see who's streaming. Who's streaming? I guess Hazemaker's up to something. Turbo Tomato on the Amiga. That sounds like an excellent time. Let's check out what that's all about. But yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. See you guys then. Bye.